Okay, this is just a quick short tutorial on how to make a very simple yet powerful Excel budget spreadsheet. So you start out here in columns A through E with making a table, and this table can extend the entire length of this spreadsheet as you see here, and that really helps us continuously be able to fill in this. So here you have your date. This is already auto-populated with some dates for the purpose of the video, and then you have category, description, amount, and payment method just for your reference if you want to make this more powerful. So we'll do a quick example and then kind of break it down and show you how it works. So in the category here you have a drop down which can be made through data validation in Excel. So we're going to select gas, and then we're going to put in the description. You can either use which gas station you went to, or you could just say gas or break it down by which vehicle you used. So we'll just say gas today in this, and then I like keeping everything in either caps or not. So we'll leave that. We'll punch in the amount. We'll say 25.32, and then we'll say we used credit card. So as you can see, it pops up over here under gas, 25.32 for the month of February, and then it also gives you your monthly total here, and you can see that date corresponds with February. So we'll do another example and show you that it can be with other fields as well. So we'll say household, we'll say rent, and actually that we'll come here and we'll say housing and rent for 2,000, and we'll say that was with a check, and you can see here housing in February is now 2,000 with your monthly total being this. And over here you can see your total expenses for 2025. Now say you're doing something for work that you're using on your card, but it's going to be reimbursed, so you don't want it on your net expenses, but added to your gross expenses. You can come down here, select a column that says work, put in dinner for $50 and credit, and here you can see that your gross expenses for the month of February did not go up, but you can see your net expenses did not go up, but you can see your gross expenses went up. So that's just taking the summation of everything in column D, whereas the net expenses is based off of this, which cuts out the work field. So to show you that it doesn't just work in this month, but also other months, you can scroll down here to say March. We'll put in groceries at the store, or whatever you want to put there, and we'll say $150, and it was credit as well. So now you can see here in March in the groceries tab, it's $150 with a monthly total of $150, and that adds both to your gross and your net for 2025. So this is really a super simple table design here on columns A through E. And then when you get in through columns G through J, looking at it more on a monthly basis summed together, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. But we'll show you that really quick here. So the gross income, as you can see, is just a summation of everything in column D. Now I like this format because it keeps everything super simple, and you can just continue down this line as you add expenses. So we'll come here to these cells now. For the month of February, we'll open this one up, and it's using the sum product formula, which is based off of arrays within that formula. So the first section you're going to look for the month of February, which is the second month of the year, and that's where this number 2 comes in. So it's searching all of column A for the month of February. And it's also looking for the year 2025 in column A and making sure that those two criteria are both met. Then, as you can see, it's searching. And what it's doing is it's searching column B for what is in column H3, which would be gas entered in H3. You can't see it, it's hidden behind this formula, but it's searching everything in column B for the word gas. And you can see that right here. So then it moves into column D and sums all of the values that are associated in column D that match the same row as column B where the word gas is located. So just to prove that that works, we'll come here, we'll put in gas again, we'll say gas next day, and we'll put in $25 credit. So now you should have $50.32 in your gas column for February, and you can see that here. So then this column here just takes it, the summation of the monthly total, and uses that number to divide the total gas value by, and that gives you your percentage of monthly expenses you spent on gas. Now you can go and you can make pie charts or graphs based off these percentages or numbers. That's up to you for your own personal use, but this keeps it fairly simple and straightforward. Same thing for March, just for an example, it's going to go into the sum product formula, use the month. Since March is the third month of the year, it's going to have the number 3. You're also looking for 2025, and then same process here as well. And that really just kind of gives you a overview of how it's searching the various columns for dates and then also categories. Over here in the net column and column M, what that does is it just uses the sum product formula again, searching for the year in L2, which is 2025, and then it's cutting out any word in column B that contains the letters spelling out work and sums the rest of those. So really simple and straightforward, not too difficult, and gives you a really easy and good idea of a basic budget in Excel.